Women's Month has come and gone, but violence against women and children still plagues society. In fact, there are growing calls for more aid and funding for NPOs fighting the scourge. The Uyinene Mrwetyana Foundation says it appreciates efforts made by authorities since the 19-year-old's murder and is now calling for stronger partnerships within communities. In fact, our reporter on the story is Nobesuthu Hejana.
The pillars that the foundation was kind of, that has it stood on, have been things that Uyi stood for as well, which is support, prevention and youth development.
It's been 4 years since Uyinene Mrwetyana was killed, and the foundation started in her honor keeps her legacy alive with its support for victims of gender-based violence. Mrwetyana was raped and killed at the Clear-Inch post office in Cape Town by then-employee Luyanda Botha. The foundation is calling on government to provide more shelters for victims.
There was a commitment by the councillor of that area to kind of assist us in sort of driving that message forward, because I think in doing that, we then also create a safe space, because there's this perception that GBV is perhaps only happening in underprivileged places.
At the Colours Foundation, founder Caroline Peters says government's failure to implement its policies is putting pressure on struggling NPOs.
If I look back, like I said to you earlier, and I look at when we started and where we're at now, there's great pieces of legislation. We've got the best Domestic Violence Act, Sexual Offences Bill, Trafficking in Persons. We've got everything on paper, but the implementation thereof and the lack of implementation is what is missing here.
Other NPOs feel government must do more.
We are nowhere near where we want to be as a country in terms of addressing the issue of gender-based violence, patriarchy, gender disparities and all of that. There's still quite a lot of work that needs to be done. We continue to see a lot of women still living under dire situations, undignified living conditions in different communities, not just in the Western Cape, but across the nation.
The Clear-Inch post office here in Claremont remains a sad reminder of the attack against the young woman. Now, her family and other gender activists want the facility turned into a place of healing and positivity. Nobesuthu Hejana, Cape Town.